Now, moving on, let's talk about this weekend's action. First of all, let's spend a little bit of time on the undercard.
Okay.
That's changed because now with Caleb Pavlik out of the undercard, now we've got Brandon Rios, who's an interesting fighter. We saw him beat Anthony Peterson, and he's going to be fighting Omri Lowther.
Yeah.
And I think that's a fight he's supposed to win. I guess he'll get some television exposure, which is a good thing. And I like the guy. I mean, if you've been watching it 24/7, he certainly has a lot to say, and he has an interesting sense of humor. So that should be an interesting fight. Then probably one of the most interesting fight on the card is Rigondeaux versus Cordoba, because here we have a guy who has 6 fights. One of the best amateurs ever. He's fighting for a title with only 6 professional fights.
He's fighting a guy that's the last person to beat Caballero.
Right. So that should be an interesting fight. And then after that, we've got the welterweights. We've got Mike Jones versus Jesus Soto Carras. I'm not sure what to make of this fight. I think maybe this is just the fight to get Mike Jones on television. I'm not really sure in terms of competitiveness.
Soto Carras is a good fighter. He's tough. Last time we saw him on television, he fought that bloody technical. He lost the technical decision to Alfonso Gomez. He's going to bring it. Russell Peltz has been moving Mike Jones along very well with the help of Bob Arum, and this is a great showcase for Jones. He didn't look super spectacular in his last Showbox fight, and if he looks really good against Soto Carras, which he should because Carras fits right into his style, nothing but great things for Jones in the future. He definitely should get a Boxing After Dark slot after that.
Tor, any thoughts about the undercard?
I love Mike Jones. Yeah. Actually, I met him first time I was working on Frazier's gym. He just broke his hand, but the guy was still in the gym. He broke his right hand, still in the gym, working his left hand over and over and over for hours, literally hours. Guy's a great tactician. He has a lot of fight in him. I'm really looking forward to him getting to that spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's go to the main event. There's been a lot said, and I talked to Francisco, who usually does the MMA and some of the boxing analysis for Fight City, and he told me that he's really intrigued by this fight, Pacquiao versus Margarito. And he feels that if Pacquiao comes in anything less than 100%, that Margarito's going to take this fight. And by the way, he also thought Matisse beat Judah. And I was very disappointed with that decision. He thought it was a black eye for boxing, but that's Francisco, and I kind of agree with him. I thought Matisse won the fight too. But let's talk about Pacquiao Margarito. Tor, you've heard all this hype about Pacquiao doing all these different things, being the politician and being distracted. Should we believe that he's come in at 100%, or?
I mean, well, truth, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna say, because it's local television. I mean, the guy's got help. He's got unnatural help. I really do think so. And truthfully, Margarito doesn't really care because he has unnatural help. You got two crooks out there, wanting to beat each other up. So but if I had to pick a guy, I like Margarito. He's just too big. He's just too big. He's just too long. And he's been off for a while. So Pacquiao's been a lot more busier, but he's going to have a hard time with those arms and that height. He's going to have a hard time coming in, finding his little work ethic, because every time he comes in to get busy, he's going to have a long jab in his face. He's going to have a right hand, and there slides out Margarito. I'm not saying he can't win. This is Pacquiao. Again, just like Hopkins, I have learned not to count that man out. But if I had to pick someone, I'm taking Margarito.
Tor, we finally agree on something. I'm going with Margarito also in this fight. I've been going back and forth on it. At first, I was thinking Pacquiao's going to blow him out, and I'm like, Margarito's looking amazing, in tremendous shape. Pacquiao's no slouch. He's not going to come in not come in shape either. He's a gym rat. My thing is, if Pacquiao doesn't really make an impact within the first 3 or 4 rounds, that's when Margarito's going to come on. Robert Garcia said the same thing. If Pacquiao doesn't really bring it at the first 3, if they can get through the first 3 or 4 rounds, that is when it's going to get very interesting. Margarito gets stronger as the fight goes on, and if that happens, and Pacquiao starts laying on the ropes, which he has a tendency to do, we're going to see.
I'm taking Pacquiao by decision. I think this might be the best version of Margarito that we've seen in a while. I think Margarito's going to give away the first 4 rounds because he's a slow starter. I think he's going to come on in the middle, but I think Pacquiao is ultimately going to be a little bit too fast for Margarito, and I kind of think Pacquiao is the house fighter, so I think I'm shading it towards him, even though it's in Dallas, which is close to Mexico. But anyway, just want to announce a couple of things. First, Lou DiBella was supposed to be on the show, couldn't because he's having family problems. Our thoughts are with him. And also, Broadway Boxing, December 1st. Come out, buy tickets to the BB Kings. Come see Tor Hamer. Thanks for joining us on Fight City NYC. Check us on Facebook and also the website. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, good wrap up. Just got it in. I was looking like, how is he gonna pull this one off?
Did you enjoy yourself, Tour?
Always do.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming.
You great.
Thank you.